I recently did a re-announcement of who I am. I am Grace Ray, every woman's desire. Men, thank you. If I have a man anywhere around me listening to me, just comment. Because today, I'm going to shake the table. But by the time I am done, you will be clapping for me. Because you know what I'll have done? I'll have caused your family to move to a level that you will be proud of. And that's why if there's any word that my husband will always tell his friends, he'll say, guess what? Especially looking 21 at age 55. I sometimes see my husband and I'm wondering, is this guy really 50-something? Because he actually looks 21. You know why? He's married to Grace Offrey, and every woman can make you look like that if you would just listen to what I have to say, have an open mind, and not only you will share this video, you will send to your sisters, you will send to your brothers, because with this video, we're going to have a better family. Every woman needs stability, safety, and dignity. Every man needs times 10 of that. But whether you are married or you're trying to marry, it is wickedness to think that your husband is your slave. It is also not nice to think that your wife is your dog. I recently saw a post and it says, as a wife, how many of you agree that I'm so wealthy as a man, my wife shouldn't work, and because she shouldn't work, I can give her any money that she wants? I like that. What you are not getting is that a time will come when this money that you have needs a manager. And to tell you the truth, don't be carried away. Your best manager is your family. When anything happens to you, only your family will cover you up. So you need to equip your family in such a way that they can manage your wealth or increase your wealth. So in that post, I said, there is no man that should do that to a woman, because women were not created to be visionless. When they were created, there was a vision in them. And that's why you see some women do terrible things at home. When you look at statistics, women that don't do work are more terrible than women that do, in terms of infidelity, yes, in terms of being able to express your family in public, yes. If you look at it all around, the advantages of allowing a woman to fulfill a God-given potential outweighs the disadvantages of staying at home. I'm not saying the woman should not stay at home and take care of the child. No, I'm only saying that women must empower themselves in such a way that they can own real estate across board. I didn't write the Bible. The Bible says, a woman sees a field and buys it. I'm still looking for the translation that says the husband buys the field for her. No, Oga, you can buy the house. She will buy the acres of land. You can bring the money for the development. She will first of all give you acres of land to put the development. So if the Bible says she needs to buy a field with the work of her hand, it means that first of all, you are breaking the law of creation by not allowing her to have real estate. And I see some women, once you want to buy a real estate, you don't want to because your husband will not allow you. So now he can buy and you allow him. You cannot buy because he will not allow you. Don't worry, slide to my DM. We have a discussion. Or now you should go and buy very well. Very well. Oga, still share the video. Because the buying very well is something that would be so good when we get to the end of the road. Because if I'm the one coaching your wife, I will coach her into the direction of loving you more, even with her money. If there's one thing you should go and ask my husband, he tells everybody that cares to know, if you have never spent money, spend money paying my wife to coach your wife. Because peace of mind, yes. Help, yes. Everything, yes. Something recently happened. Let me just give you this story. I was in London in the midst of chaotic program. We had overflow. Thank you for those that came to New Money Summit. If you are in London or you know anybody in London, you can begin to talk to them that we are coming back next year. They can start registering, and now we have started registration just by the wayside. And if you attended the New Money Summit and you are listening to this video, please, I just want you to also just share your thoughts on what happened there. A long video, so stay with me. Just comment if you like my dress, and let's take this training together. Or let's enjoy this video together. So I was actually with my beautiful sister. I can put her handle, go and follow her. I was planning for a program. I had logistics to take care of, speakers to take care of, over 12 speakers. So there was a lot on me. There was so much on me. Man, listen to this story so you will know that whether you send your wife to me now. And I was just planning. I was under a lot of work. I'm not pressure. I don't talk about pressure. I don't talk about anything because I'm strengthened with the strength of God. So there was a lot on me I was doing. And my husband was so nice because he actually followed me to London for the program. Not really necessarily stay in the program, just to escort me. You see, I tell you, men, if you understand how this thing works, and the woman is a blessing. You know? How do you leave Dubai and we're traveling and you say, don't worry, I will buy another ticket just to escort you to London. Then I go to Nigeria just to make sure you are fine. He wasn't coming for the program, but he did follow me through that route. And while he was leaving the day of the program, I'm talking about a massive program. I don't live in London, so to host that kind of a program, you know what it means. If you know what it means, let's go to the comment section. While I was at tea, he was on his way to the airport. Then my friend told me something I didn't even think that it was a problem. She said, do you know that this one night I came to stay with you in your room, have learned what I did not learn in 40 years of my life? I said, what's that? She said, anybody that does not know you, that doesn't live with you, would think that you are so busy and you leave the things that are important. Yeah, don't worry about that. That's the way. I'm a very busy person. You leave the things that are important, and what do you think is important? Family. She said, I'm amazed at how you are able to coordinate everything, from the children that are in another country to the ones that are in Nigeria. The thing that surprised her was that I was making sure that the driver in Nigeria gets to the airport to pick him. She was trying to understand, like, how do you... He's just going home. There's nothing else that he's doing. You have program, you have this, you have that, and you are still following up. The driver has to be in the airport by this time. Then not only that, the food he wants to eat when he gets home. That was what blew our mind. Like the food he will eat when he gets home. The picture of the food, the kind of food, how they would do the fish, how they would do everything. She said, I give up. Grace, I don't tire for you. Who are you? How does that stop you from owning real estate? Okay? How does it stop the woman from owning anything? How has my life reduced the man from being the king and the Lord of all? In short, he's even more king now and more Lord. You know why? There are so many things I can afford that makes them prepare a table before him in the presence of his enemy. So what are you actually doing? If you are depriving the woman, and you woman that have deprived yourself because of your husband, you need to begin to think of how to own assets. So ownership is important. Too many women have so much to learn. They wait for man, permission, right, this, that. At the end of the day, when you don't build a legacy, he will still blame you. Go and see Grace Ofure. Oh my God. So every woman should be listening to me and say, let us see how we can work it together and make sure that you are the best wife, the best everything, the best lover, and the best owner of assets globally. And finally, to the man, men are the most nicest people in this world. I want to say thank you so much. Like I will say, and I will end with this. If it's my husband that is ending this video, say, come, let me just help you. You want to live long, you want to be wealthy, you want to enjoy your life, better send your wife to Grace of Grace Mentorship School. Because when she comes back, money, your life will be so beautiful. See you in the next video. I just love you.